So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me Mbappe! It's bounced out!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Steered forward, Ruben Dias positions himself well and cuts it out. Mbappe! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now the counter. Valverde. Lobs it in gently. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Vinicius Junior hits one!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Bernardo Silva. Manchester disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Foden gets it back. And it's Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Header! Goal!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So, a breakthrough already. He's in space and looking for options. Goes for goal!
Valverde usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Here it is now, surely! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And that's been won straight back. He goes long. That's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe! Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure, he needed to stick it away and he knows it.
Kovacic with a long pass. And a shot! Chance to break. Rodri. He's had a shot! Kovacic. Alaba gets into the right position to intercept. Hoists it forward. This could spell danger. Ruben Dias tries to get it forward quickly. Valverde. Mbappe. Kovacic plays it forward. Could move up a gear here. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva who's steaming forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Alexander-Arnold. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Valverde. And he's cut it out. Vinicius Junior. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Gets away from it, tries a shot! They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He was urged to shoot, And he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it...
Hits one! And more, and more, and more! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
This is promising. And it's the whistle for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I'm sure the man...
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Kovacic. Alaba. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Mbappe. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Valverde. Got a shot away. And that's off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Bernardo Silva. Mbappe. Dashing forward at pace. And the shot! Played it short. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of it.
Shoots! He scored! And they are right back within touch! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. He could be in here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Rudiger. That's not going to make it. Valverde. Valverde spreads it towards the left. Dinks one in. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Alexander-Arnold. Alaba does well to read it and intercepts. Valverde. How about a shot?
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. And it's played forward. Mbappe wants to play it back. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Deftly done. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's played forward. Mbappe chooses to go back. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold. It's got going for goal! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Forward it goes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Valverde battles to win it back. Madrid can't seem to retain possession. Hoists it forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Quick glance at goal, has a pop! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Madrid puffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game, the result is what matters. So we're up and running. Mbappe! Mbappe! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Rudiger. Alaba. He's had a goal! Goes for goal! Caught offside that time.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Vinicius Junior. Bernardo Silva. And now they can launch a counter. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. Valverde. Oh, real danger here. And through to the goalkeeper. Crunching tackle. Hoists it forward. No question, that's a foul. And it's Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward, and the counter is on. And he's on a charge. Here it comes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And there's a long ball. Rudiger does well to read it and intercepts. Neither side yet able to find the net. He's got away. Looking for a decent... Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Hit long and direct. Foden needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Gotta skim the post.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Valverde. Back into the middle. He's in! Has a pop!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Valverde chooses to go back. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Madrid seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Mbappe. He's come loose. Out to the right. Going for goal! Bernardo Silva. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Well, he's made sure that that won't get through.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Has a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Forward it goes. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. Oh, big chance! Goal!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and the score is 1-0. Vinicius Junior. Oh, some tackle that. And it's half-time here. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Madrid merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Madrid come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're already back underway here. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Rudiger gets into the right position to intercept. Bernardo Silva. Vinicius Junior. Manchester have a free kick. He came in hard, very hard. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Plays it out to the wing. Ruben Diaz drives it forward, dinks one in, neatly flicked on, and the shot! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Vinicius Junior. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. And here's the chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Valverde. Valverde plays it forward. Ake plays it forward. A real chance to break. Now can he finish? Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester with another corner. It's come through. Valverde looking to break out here. Valverde clips one through. Bernardo Silva cut out in the nick of time.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Rodri cuts it out.
Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Bernardo Silva. He's gone for it! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Manchester get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant.
Turns and goes back. It's Mbappe! Should have been the equaliser.
That's a great response though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Bernardo Silva hoists it forward, played out to the right, played back in. Kovacic, and it's Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. Puts in a cross. It's a brilliant interception. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Pings it out wide. Could be thinking about a shot here. Shot at goal! And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Felt